Hello and welcome to Not a Proper Classic. I'm here in the Dadzda MX5, belongs to Not a Proper Classic Senior. I'm here at Go Japan, here at Brands Hatch. We'll have a little walk around the car park before I actually got into the show to see what's there, because there's some interesting things. Not only that orange Focus RS, but there's a lot of good stuff in there. So let's have a little wander down. There's a yellow MX5, just there, looks quite cool. There's a 200 SX, SX I think, a nice suitable JDM style body kit on. Looks like it's got the quick release steering wheel on it. Body kit, vents, quite cool, I like that. There's plenty of MX5s floating around. You can sort of see next to that Civic Type R. I don't know which one it is, I know it's the one that apparently is not the one to have. A nice Scooby there, Impreza. It's an El Grande, I think it is. I don't think it's a Toyota Alphard. There's the MX5 in the background. Yeah, wandering up. It's not obviously all Japanese stuff here, but obviously people come out like this very nice looking Mark II MR2. And I think it's an Integra Type R, which is the car to have if you're into your Type Rs. Another NC MX5 like the Dadzda MX5. Suzuki Swift, which are meant to be fun little cars there. And I think it's an ND MX5 in front. Hopefully it's going to be a Porsche. I think that's the latest generation Civic Type R there. Lovely colour blue. The last pick so far has got to be the Celica GT4, or at least GT4 replica. Definite Sega Rally vibes with that one there. Yeah, continuing to sort of walk up and down. Massive BMW X3 probably. Another NC MX5, nice little body kit on it and blacked out. Is that a GR Yaris? I think it is. It is a GR Yaris. Or was it a Yaris with a body kit on it? I think it's a GR Yaris. It's 11, so I should know better than this. But yeah, there's a little Cope in there hiding up right at the end of that row. They are quite cool little K sports cars. Part of the ABCD, so AutoZam, AZ1, Honda Beat, Suzuki Cappuccino, and then Daihatsu Copen, stretching it maybe. Lovely old Saab there. Not exactly JDM or Japanese, but I do love the old Saabs. I think it's 900. Yeah, back to the Copen, little folding metal roof, dinky little thing. Nice kitted out Evo 10. Little basic Yaris Mark 1 there, possibly a T-Sport, T-Spirit. Loving this RX-7 there with suitable kind of JDM drifty body kit, splitter and stuff on it, which is something really quite cool. I'm liking that. Yeah, ND, I can't remember what they call it, coupe convertible roof. But yeah, back to the thanks to T-Sport, T-Spirit, Yaris. Almost got one of those. Those kind of proper car. Decent little things with a Hyundai i20N in front of it there. We're walking down. We'll probably start heading into the show a bit now as well. So we'll see what's kind of going on and where we're up to. But there's a lot of stuff just here in the car park, never mind anywhere else. But yeah, wandering down 911, I think it is. I came in, yeah, it's definitely 911. Is it 996? Porsche 911 nerds, tell me in the comments as to what it is. Nice kind of sporty looking Twingo, fantastic cars. Jag, another NA MX5 for riding forth today. Helps. It's a lovely day for it as well. But yeah, reaching down, there's a couple of things that have caught my eye. Not only the Civic Type R, but this. I thought it was a Honda City. It's not a Honda City. It's a Honda Jazz. I didn't know they made 80s Honda Jazzes, but I guess the name has been reused for the 2000s and onwards Jazzes. But this is a cool, lovely little thing. How 80s is that? It's fantastic. Car of the car park. So heading into the show now. Here's the Go Japan with the Rift mascot. So I'm walking in, you can straight away see the car shows that are here, quite busy. So for one, I got in at 10, I think it was. On the, I want to say N-Box, Type Rs, MX5s, another Type R. Again, I don't know what Type Rs well enough. Is it Honda Toyota Legend? Honda Legend? Didn't be a Civic. Another sort of rally spec looking GR Yaris. I approve of the Castrol livery. But yeah, behind these, next to the NA MX5, these two little Suzuki Cappuccinos. Here they are properly tiny little things. This one obviously thinks it's a shrunken Supra. Honey, I shrunk the Supra. But no, that's really quite cool. I'm just, having never seen one in the metal before, just amazed at how tiny they are. But moving on, now I think I've ended up in Evo Corner. Here, all of the Mitsubishi Evos. There's 456s. I think these ones look like the Tommy Mackinnon spec ones. That's like that's a 7 or 8. There's a 10 hiding in there. I think that's a 9. 7, 8, or 9. Evo nerds, please fill me in. That's all it is. But this one over here has filled me in. It's an early one. I think. Hopefully it's 1, 2, or 3. The guys on Top 10 Tensor, 2 10 Tensor, I've got one. It's an early one, which makes it even cooler because you just don't see them about anywhere. It's Evo 2, I think it is. Yeah, Evo 2. That's awesome. I am absolutely loving that. Cool stuff.
Check out the colour on that. Awesome. There, peaks already here at Japan. NSX. Don't know if it's a Type R. This is spoon on it, so it could be a cheaper one. That's 8 up a minute. Yeah, moving on past that. It's like GTR corner, so R34, R33, Godzilla, R32. That's the one to have. Stagia. Just a Skyline Saloon, I think. I think Stagia might be the estate. Modern Supra. All of the Scoobies. Good in a rally prep looking one. A Forester sneaking in at the end. Just down there. It's got burning rubber from the drifting that's happening on track. More RX-7s.
So moving on here, next to the 350Zs, which I do like. I've nearly got one in the past, and there's yet another GR Yaris, which I really call is this, you know, the proper McLaren F1 style gull wing type doors, Toyota Sienna. Quite tempting, I have to be honest, even if they are just a Toyota to drive. But look at the doors. It's something that's really quite cool. I do like those. This has also caught my eye. It's a Toyota, I want to say Starlet? I don't know if it's Starlet, no, I went back that far, but it's got like a Renault 5 Liveway, almost Metro Liveway glasses archy on it. Yeah, I think it is a Starlet. That's quite cool. I am liking that. Also saw Supra Mark 3, I think it is, which is not the Supra to have if you're too fast and furious stuff. I kind of like that. Again, there's a lot of Gran Turismo vibes in that for me. It's kind of one of the kind of most powerful early cars you could get. But that's quite cool. A lot of other appearances here, some Soras, probably Crowns, a couple more Seals floating around as well. Another Honda N-Rocks I approve of. Good other K car. This, yeah, I think the pink Lexus behind is actually one of them, so shout out to you guys. But yeah, UTTC spec. Nissan Primera. The challenge is Volvo by being an estate. That's a cool car. I love that and I approve. Then it's to the Cube corner, even though there's an imposter. Right, it's like a gang among us there with the twins. These cool Cube corner there. Again, I approve. This I loved. With an R32 Skyline, and proper Calisonic Japanese touring car living with stuff track Godzilla. Look at that under there. That's going to be chucking out. Officially, it's at 286 horsepower due to the Japanese gentleman's agreement, but it's a lot more. But yeah, do love a Godzilla. Who doesn't love a GTR? Yeah, just behind the main kind of stand now. Look at the size of that turbo on that Supra. That's genuinely massive. I think you could suck children in through that, so careful. But yeah, these are, I think, is it Stagios type things? I'm kind of lost here, but this RX-7 took my eye, as did the R34. It's quite impressive stuff, and again, the Fast and Furious body kitted out Supra. You can see how busy it is here today. Lots of stands and stalls and stuff, people selling stuff. Good, great day out, so maybe see you here next year if you're around. And give me a shout out, let me know if you're coming. Then get into more of me, which is slightly weird JDM stuff like K-Van, Starlet, I think maybe. I think it's Toyota AE86. And then yeah, there's Nissan Cedric President Estate, the nice V6 in it, loving the wheels, that's fantastic. And then some old Datsuns. Don't know if they're cherries or 120Ys or 140Ys, but they've got the proper wing mirrors as well as the door mirrors on there. Can't really see much. You can see my pink Osaka football shirt though, so shout out to those guys. But yeah, love the colour, love this coupe next to it, the Datsun. I think it's a 140Y. Fantastic little cars. Really approve of the proper wing mirrors, as I said. And then I think it's an early Celica, which of this group is probably my favourite. Love the colour, I just love everything about it. Yes, I want, give me. Then yeah, those into their cherry blossoms. Not my cup of tea, but that's quite cool. It's also going to improve, and obviously goes with Kansas Monster. But that's kind of what the show's all about, really. And I'm going full in on what they want and enjoy. And yeah, I agree with that. Let's do some fun stuff, shall we say. Shout out to Blossom MX5. Follow if you want to, but I approve. Good effort, well done. So after the time of track action, having a bit of wander around again, and found this it's an EG Civic, it's a Jordan Civic, which when I knew these came out back in the 90s, with the back of Jordan moving F1 fame when Damon Hill was there, so good shout out to him as well. But this is awesome, I've always wanted one. I've never seen one before, but they're going to be rare as anything. But that's fantastic. Obviously there's a lot more stuff going on, row of GTRs, to be expected. But you can be as blasé about GTRs. It says everything about this kind of show, really. But across the way, lots of Datsuns. I think they're 240s, which again, they're way out of budget around, but they're achingly cool. Oh man, I love the different colours. So the bold yellow, red and white. There's a blue one around there as well. They're just awesome looking things. One day, maybe in my dream, 15,000-20,000 car garage that'll be in there. But not an NSX, but it's one that's shrunk in the wash. It's a Honda S660. Or was it a Spoon or Logan one? I think it's just a Honda one, but they're quite cool. Auto Works. This Honda N1 is actually for sale. This grabbed my attention. The Honda City Turbo 2 with the Motor Campo, which is that was incredible. Then lots of amazing K trucks. But yeah, the Moto Campo, I think it's the law, you have to say. It's designed to go in the boot of the Honda City, so you can commute into your city in your little K car and then hit the scooter out of the boot and then do finish the last bit of the commute on that. So they're awesome, and I think they're worth a pretty penny these days. But especially if you're in that kind of niche. Yeah, look at the little Moto Campo. Fantastic stuff. Love the wheels. There's like Toyota Sierra hiding in the background. Around there, got some more K trucks. I would love a K truck, 4-wheel drive Honda Active. Give me a shout if one's for sale. But I'm loving this tiny little 5K truck. We're going to put out a barbecue with that. And then yeah, another AE86. A pair of AE86s kissing, as it were, bumper to bumper. Good stuff, love it, approved. And then MX5 Le Plenty. And down there, heading towards kind of the drift zone. As well, I can't remember the official name, but lots of cars. Again, I think this is another 86, could be Corolla Coupe. I'm not very good at buying various things. Integra Type R, compulsory. Red bucket seats, next to the white one there. But Blair Saloon Modern Impreza. Next to the little hatchback one with the Evo 10 in the middle. I don't think that's a drift car somehow. Yeah, the Cube. next to the GRS and the FTO over there. I do love an FTO. It had a V6, 2 litre V6. Then the GR86s. I think this is the Subaru BRZ I approve, because obviously go for the rarer one of the two. Why not? Yeah, rows and rows of Civics. Again, I think they're EH Civics. Don't know, but the style that I like, just because it looks so conservative compared to everything else. But it's got the decals on it to show it's kind of a hot one. Again, I think Top Content had so shout out to those guys again. But yeah, here's the drift paddock. What's going on down there? So let's go and look a little bit closer at some of the drift cars. Let's go around. I think they will be out on the track later, and there'll be a clip of those doing the exhibition. I think it's Motorsport UK Drift Exhibition. I think it's an AE86 next to this is going to test me. I'm going to say it's a Toyota Sora of some sort. Probably wrong. Again, correctly below. And then yeah, the 350Z, and look at the steering angle that they've got on them. Obviously they need it so they can maintain the absurd drift angles, but just look at that. It's pretty much a 90 degrees. This is fantastic. Also clocked the see-through wall panel that we didn't necessarily notice on the day. Continuing the slightly odd JDM theme is this micro K11 micros themselves, not rare, but off-road, jacked up, lifted, brave spec, fantastic, absolutely love it. I approve wholeheartedly. And look at that, it's proper off-road with some cards and all the rest of it. Amazing, well done. Let me drive it, please. Maybe do an off-road day on it. Whoever's that is, please let me know. What I wasn't expecting at the show, which if I'd read the program I would have seen, would be this Toyota Century. Again, dream car one day. V12, presidential luxury, probably the ultimate car. And that's what it was designed to be in Japan. Full on luxury, massive barge, silky smooth V12. Doesn't have leather. It's got I think it's a wool blend, but it's more luxury. And as you can see, the front passenger seat folds down, so you can put your feet through. Just look at that. I mean, it's incredible. This is the place to be, in the back, feet up, climbing luxury, being wafted and taken wherever you're going with your VIP in Japan, and it's land. Another imposter. There's another one among us. To the Hyundai. Sorry. But here you go. That's the drift car heading out onto track. And again, we'll catch up onto those later. Wouldn't be a JDM meet if there wasn't a GTR police car. I mean, why wouldn't there be? It looks incredible. Again, so many Gran Turismo vibes feeling on this, but yeah, that says it all about this show and what Go Japan is all about. So after some of the action on track is heading out of the show, and I clocked for more comparison for sizes, the Celicos, the Autozam AZ1 or AZ1. It's tiny. I mean, they're really tiny. I mean, I know K cars are small. I've been in a few now, but there's the Suzuki derived triple turbocharged engine in the back, lots of space, which was a surprise. I thought it would be you make every single use of the space, but it's an AZ1. You don't see them. They're amazing. I mean, even looking into it, this one's immaculate. So full on kudos for whoever owns this with full on gold wing doors, proper gold wing doors. I like the series, but amazing, fantastic. I want, give me, please. But that's going to be it for this wrap up of Go Japan. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one, which I'm not sure what it will be. It will be what it will be. But here are some highlights for the rest of the show.